Louisiana Beer Reviews. Here we are doing another mystery beer and our taste challenge, blind taste challenge. Some viewers had good ideas. I'm here with David. A viewer said, why don't you let him taste challenge you? I said, that's a good idea, so you could put some on me one day.
Oh, yeah.
Now, of course, it has to be, you don't have to always say, I'm going to guess what it is. That's a good contest. But sometimes you just tell what you think about it, and then you reveal what it is. Another idea was a blind taste test for both of us, where a third party presents. We'll have to see if that can be done. All right, but anyways,
we'll have to get a third party.
Right, you have to do that. All right, so clear, crystal clear, bubbly.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's American Adjunct Lager.
It is an American Adjunct Lager, and it's 130 calories.
I think I know which one it is. Anyway.
And you went to ABV?
Yes.
4.4.
Now I don't know what it is.
And do you want the year that it was introduced?
Okay.
1939. All right. And it's made with water, barley malt, rice, corn, corn, rice, and or dextrose syrup. So they use rice as well as corn, but instead of rice, they might use dextrose syrup.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, malt extract, hops. Okay. You didn't find the aroma was anything out of the ordinary, huh? Just a standard aroma?
Just like olive.
Olive.
But it's not, because it's a lighter body than olive. Olive's got a heavier body.
Now, what about the aroma? Anything remarkable or noticeable or just normal?
It's just cheap beer.
Fair enough. If you say it's cheap beer, I'm not here to contend against that.
Something wrong with it because it's called cheap beer.
No. I think it has a little hop bite at the back.
It does.
Now the website was talking about, typical, we use select grain, select barley and grain and these hops, but they don't say what they are.
Select could be that we're just making sure there's no bugs and rocks and we make the beer.
I mean, yeah, you got to read between the lines. Select means they select certain ones.
Right.
Okay, they're select for that recipe.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're bad.
We'll take these and those, and there you go.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a protocol for it to make sure to get the right ones.
So, yeah, this is tasting along the lines of chorusy a little bit on the light side, not coarse light. Could it be?
Yeah,
could it be Stone Light?
At 130 calories, it's too much.
But you said it was introduced when, in the 30s?
1939, yeah.
So it's not Stone.
79 years ago, sorry.
And it's 4.4?
4.4. I think it used to be higher, but I'm not sure about that. It might have always been 4.4. I know Bush used to be higher, but oh well. Everything's going lighter. All the liquor brands have been dropped to 80. They used to be 90, 86 to 90, but everybody wants light stuff.
And the scotches went down to 80.
And a lot of people want, and I avoid it generally, they want all the sweet flavored stuff, You ever noticed lately in a beer store, like it's almost like a huge section now of just sweet flavored?
Yeah. For instance, like the new barrel aged series that came out.
Yeah, and I was really
by the company, and I'm kind of disappointed in it.
Yeah, and I really wasn't talking about craft beer, but it applies to craft beer too now.
Out of Michigan.
Yeah, I was just talking about beer in general. They got
their new barrel age is not only sweet but double sweet.
Oh yeah,
right.
The maple.
The maple and the other. I'm reluctant to get it.
But this is traditional here, no flavorings, okay?
to it I don't like, but overall it's pretty good.
What score would you give it before you try to guess?
B.
A B, a good beer, like an 85.
Just a B.
A B.
Just a B.
A good beer, but nothing too
Not a high B, not a low B.
Just a B.
Just a B.
Let me give it one more sip.
It's just a regular old beer to me. It's not bad. I imagine if it wasn't cold, it wouldn't taste so great.
No. I'll go along with that. I would say even, you could almost go to B plus with it because it's so crisp and easy going. I mean, you could just guzzle this to the hilt.
Okay,
If you were a guzzler.
What is it?
What do you think it is? Got any guesses or none?
I was thinking around lots of Stone Light, but then
It's not hoppy enough to be a stone beer.
knowing this the off-brand stuff you throw out there all the time.
Why are you throwing me under the
That's what
bus?
he does.
That's what you said. Why are you throwing me under the bus? You said, nah.
I'm not throwing you under the bus. That's what you do. You get these off-brands that are supposed to go.
I'd have brought Rockdale Light if I wanted to bring her off-brand. But I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
All right.
So here we go. Jay's going to muster up the label for us. Excuse me, and let us know what it is. It's highly carbonated. Usually when you do a hard pour, releases most of the gas, so you're not walking around saying, "Oh, I don't like to drink beer out of a can because it
They
is."
used to make an amber version.
Ah, the old Rollin' Rock. Haven't had Rollin' Rock in forever. So that's why it is escaping me as far as taste was. Now, who makes the Rollin' Rock now?
Well, it used to be made by an independent company in Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
And who makes it now?
Anheuser-Busch bought them in 2006.
Okay, so this is
AB InBev.
so this is probably some form of natural light.
Oh no, they claim it's the old Rolling Rock recipe.
No, it's not.
To me, it is, except they made it better because I never did like Rolling Rock.
Did you freeze this?
You know these cans tend to spill, and so I've got to go get a towel because these things are notorious. Let me see that
Yeah.
coaster.
32 ounce. And what was the price on that?
$1.39 plus tax.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's what I thought.
That's definitely worth the share. Now, when you share a beer with a friend, you always want to have exactly what you think you would want to drink plus double. That's the way I look at it. That's why when they're putting out bombers and whatnot, if there's any way you get a 4-pack or a 6-pack of the same specialty beer that comes in a bottle, you just a bomber perhaps or a quart size. It's just as good to go ahead and get a 6-pack or 4-pack. That way you can when you share it, you just share a whole bottle. It's packaged. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you can get these bombers, those 22-ounce bombers. They're like $9. I don't know how good of a value that is.
No, it's not. That
This is $1.39 for a quart. Now I know some people are gonna say, yeah, but that's like awesome stuff. But
you're not drinking that awesomeness. Are you looking like a grown-up version of the Oompa Loompa that was in the Charlie and the Chocolate
if you drink
Factory.
all that amount,
Yeah, you'll definitely get fat.
my issue with that is like you pay $9.99 for a bomber, and it might be great, it's like a great beer, but then it's gone. It's like it's gone, and now you just paid $9.99 for like a thrill. I don't know. That's maybe a bad attitude they have.
I could see spending that amount of money on something that you're going to enjoy once, okay? But some of these folk out there run it down, and they got to have this, and they got to have that, and they got to have this, and they got to have that. Next thing you know, it's all over some posting out there about, oh, we just started a GoFundMe page for this one who lost their liver, and their pancreas is going out, and their kidneys are going out. It's like it destroys your filters. If it destroys filtration systems in a brewery, what in the Sam Hill do you think is going to happen to your body?
Yeah, anything that's really rich, and we're talking about beers that some people know what we're talking about. People that are drinking stuff that's like 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13% alcohol.
All the time.
And they're doing it every day.
All the time.
And sometimes they're dropping shots in it, and I'm thinking, wow,
and they blow up as big as elephants too.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not here to tout this. Like
when you see them walking around in jammy shorts and they really should be wearing their cargos.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, enough preaching from me, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying out loud what I think in my head that maybe I shouldn't say out loud, really. You know? Let's just stick to this. But anyway, I like this. I don't adore it, you know, but there's a lot of regular beers that I drink that I don't really adore them. I just drink them like it's a commodity. I drink it. You know what I'm saying? Like something to drink. I don't sit there and just like intricately examine it in my head every time I drink it, but I do sort of think about them.
Here in the River Parishes, drinking is a hobby.
It is a hobby, but
it is a hobby. And what would you say the percentage of Bud Light is sold in this area?
You mean a percentage of people drinking?
Out of all beers sold.
I would say the percentage of people that drink Bud Light here that are active drinkers is probably 75%. Hardcore Bud Light drinkers. Then you got your 10% that's Miller High Life drinkers. So the last 15% is other macros, and maybe less than 5% is craft beer. But that doesn't mean the craft beer doesn't make money out here. It does. You have a steady stream of craft beer people buying it.
Right.
But like a local store won't name.
So you would say that they just had to meet their selling point as far as like buying and selling.
They gotta sell it or it loses, so then they cut it. If it doesn't move, they just cut it quick. A local store manager told me, he said, look, we sell the craft because we want to be in the game and people come here and buy it. But he said in a weekend, like this football weekend, in one weekend of Bud Light, it pays for all the craft beer for a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't make it if they didn't sell the Bud Light.
Right.
They could not survive. They could survive without the craft beer. They just need to do it to be an acceptable player in the game. And they like to do it.
Right.
And there's a little bit of money in it. But really, the big money is still in the, maybe what people call the junk beer. But, you know.
Obviously, it's not junk beer if it's being sold.
I said what people call it. I didn't say I call it that. Some people will.
I think there's a handful of folks out there that are just haters, and they're just going to hate on anything, and they're just going to be negative and all that. And they don't have much friends, and they sure don't have a following, and they're just not loved. And maybe Daddy didn't beat them good enough. I don't know.
They might have a following. All right. Anyway, all right, folks. So a B beer, interesting that you didn't know what it was. So we'll do some more challenges. He might give me a taste challenge here. I wish you could have tried the Amber Lager, the Rolling Rock, because that was a really dynamite product, but it didn't sell, so ta-da, it's gone. Thanks for watching this video production. And y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana. Les Bon Temps Roulé.